What is up, everyone? Fair and Unfair here.
I'm fair.
I'm Unfair. And today we're going to be equipping some stuff. So we're going to... Zendikar came out last week, and we're going to be...
Equipped.
Equipped. But yeah, we're going to be playing Red-White Equipment because Nahiri and Resolute Strike recently came out, which makes Colossus Hammer much better. And so we're just playing for the memes today. This deck does have the capability of winning on turn 3 by going turn 1 Colossus Hammer, turn 2, what is it called? Hallowed Seasoned Blade? Seasoned Hallowed Blade. Oh no.
Seasoned Hallowed.
Core Blade Master, excuse me.
Same thing.
Turn 2 Core Blade Master into turn 3 Resolute Strike, Colossus Hammer onto the Core Blade Master, swing for 24. Or 26, sorry. 24! Deck is ridiculous. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this deck tech. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and
follow us home.
Yeah, follow us on all of that social media and stuff. And the deck's going to be in the description below. Yeah, that's what the word is. All right, let's go ahead and get into this deck tech. All right, so as I was saying earlier, this deck does have a combo win with Resolute Strike. Being able to attach an equipment to any warrior you control is absolutely absurd when we're playing primarily warriors. The only non-warrior creature we're playing is Fervent Champion, but having the ability to make equipment cost 3 less is really powerful. We're playing Colossus Hammer because that's kind of the combo finisher. Shadow Spear as an additional artifact equipment to be able to get the lifelink and trample. The random losing hexproof and indestructible for your opponents is nice as well, but we mainly play it because of the fact that it's a 1-drop equipment that gives us longevity in the game. Ancestral Blade is a singleton, just like it's primarily a 2-drop 2/2 with a slight upside of being able to be an equipment. Core Blade Master and Seasoned Hallowed Blade are both good 2-drop creatures to put equipment on, especially Blade Master here, being able to get double strike and give all of your stuff double strike as well is great. Satori Shelter is very, very powerful because you being able to protect your equipped creature or give it the ability to attack through your opponent's creatures is really nice, and the fact that it's a land as well can be very relevant. Champion of the Flame is also a warrior, just randomly, so Resolute Strike can equip a Colossus Hammer onto it, and the fact that he gets a bonus for having equipment on him as well as trample just makes him into a very good scaling threat with any artifacts you play. Thundery Rebuke, so that way we're able to have some type of removal for creatures and planeswalkers. Maul of the Skyclaves and Sigil sort of Valeron are going to be kind of like our primary sources of equipment for good value. Shadow Spear and Colossus Hammer are more for the early value. These guys are more for late game value and hitting like with flying, etc. Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, is really good as well because that her +1 lets you equip a Colossus Hammer directly to her 1/1, so her +1 goes from making a 1/1 into an 11/11. Her other abilities are nice as well, but the +1 is primarily why we're playing her. Playing 2 Amiria's Calls because why not? It's literally a land if you don't need. It's literally a land 90% of the time, but randomly, if you go really, really late game, you can get randomly 8 power flying.
And protect your other creatures.
Yeah, exactly, which is a random ability. But, couple lands here, 2 Castle Ardenvales to make some extra dudes, and then everything else is pretty easy. We got Red Cap Melees for the really aggressive red decks, as well as Settle the Wreckages for that. Spikefield Hazard for Uros and Lotus Cobras. Grafdigger's Cage / Rest in Peace for Graveyard Shenanigans. Grafdigger's Cage can also stop Collected Company. And then Elspeth's Son's Nemesis and Felidar Retreat for all of the grinding and control matchups. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole deck. Let's go ahead and get into a match.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game. Bob-a-Lot versus Bob Dorgo, huh?
Battle of the Bobs.
The Bob battle.
Seems like a mole to me.
Yeah, a maul.
A mullet,
if you will. A maul, if you will. The thing that sucks about this hand is it's almost a keep. Like, Colossus Hammer and Resolute Strike together is such a sweet combination, but unfortunately we have to mull because we don't have another land. Alright, this is fine.
Bottom and Nahiri, maybe just both Nahiris.
Yeah,
It's either that or...
maybe the champion.
I think Seasoned Hallowed Blade's easier to mull, right? Like,
we don't have any equipment.
Yeah, but you're already, like, down on cards. Seasoned Hallowed Blade's ability's not
okay, that's a valid point. Well, that's really rough to start off on a mull of 5 and then get Thoughtseize.
You know, I'm actually happy they took that there.
Are
Like,
you?
it sucks losing a land, but I think, like, I don't know that that's what I would have taken.
If I were them, I would have taken the Champagne of the Flame. That Thundering Rebuke is going to be sweet whenever it's able to be online.
I have heard that.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Me too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Our ideal turn is they just attack with everything and pump their knight. Well, they're not going to attack with the gutter ones, but ideally they just attack with the knight and pump, because then Thundering Rebuke next turn is going to be really good.
Or they could do that.
Yeah. At least they don't get the counter on their knight. We still want to get rid of that before it starts to be a really big threat.
Absolutely.
Which is extremely unfortunate because they're just going to play this Murderous Rider next turn. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Magic card?
Yeah, that's a magic card. So the way we win now is by getting a Shadow Spear and a Colossus Hammer and grinding them on life total. Wow. Alright, so opponent had literally everything they needed. So, against Mono Black, have we seen anything? Or wait, what did we exile? Oh, Murderous Rider.
Typical mono black cards.
Yeah, so against Mono Black, we really just want to have a little bit of grinding ability. Spikefield Hazard's surprisingly good against Gutter Bones, but I don't think it's worth bringing in.
It's not worth bringing in. Settle the Wreckage?
I can see Settle the Wreckage. And then we can go down on an Ahiri, down on a...
I actually don't know that Elspeth is very good here.
You don't think so? Oh, whoops.
Not it particularly.
I guess an Elspeth is probably worse than Nahiri in this specific matchup. But I do like the Felidar Retreat, though. We can take out a...
Maybe a single hammer and...
Probably the Ancestral Blade.
And maybe one Hallowed Blade?
Yeah, I can see that. This deck is really tough to sideboard with because of the fact that it does have a lot of moving parts. So like you take one piece out and the other parts become worse.
It's kind of like playing Jenga.
Yeah, this hand is fine though. If we draw a Colossus Hammer or a Sigiled Sword of Valerion or anything like that to put onto our Blade Master, that would be really good.
Also, we don't have anything to get Thoughtseize on turn 1.
True. Thoughtseize,
Any equipment.
I'm gonna take a quick make a quick hot take and say that Thoughtseize should not have been put into Historic.
You might be right about that.
I think it is probably it is one of, if not the most powerful black cards ever printed, and it makes it really tough to play against it.
I have heard that.
As somebody who plays red-black Arcanist in Historic, I don't like Thoughtseize being in Historic. Alright, well, we at least get to play both of our threats again.
Get him.
Hiya!
Get him.
Land or an equipment next turn would be sweet.
Hammer off the top would be dope.
Block it. Block it. You won't block it, opponent. You won't block my my surprise 15/15.
They have a kill spell.
Nuh-uh.
Or not. Or not.
Oh, this is one of the sweetest decks ever.
Watch, they're gonna Murderous Ride it, and then you're gonna play Nahiri plus get a token.
And then, nope, they're just gonna concede.
All right, well, there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance? All right, let's just run it right back.
I think the list is fine as is.
Maybe Actually, I want to put the last one back in and then take out a Sigil Sword of Valerion.
I can get behind that. Don't you dare.
I can get in front of it and we can make a sandwich. To those of you guys who don't watch our stream, I say that pretty much anytime he says I can get behind it.
I need a new dictionary.
A new dictionary?
Yeah. So close.
This hand is extremely close. This hand is considerably better, but they're going to Thoughtseize on turn 1 to take the Champion of the Flame.
I think you have to bottom an area, right?
Let's bottom the Champion of the Flame so that way they can't Thoughtseize it.
But then they can Thoughtseize your Nahiri and then you have 0 threats.
Nuh-uh. I was joking about taking the Champion. I was trying to make it funny. Oh wow, they didn't go turn 1 Thoughtseize? Ooh, and we got removal for it. Let's go. Oh, at least it wasn't a Thoughtseize. The correct choice is the Thunder Ryuk opponent, just in case you were wondering. Alright, opponent is not a dummy.
I mean, we don't really know that.
Wow, eat that, Motobug. Pew! Kaboom! I was really hoping the opponent would hit us with the nice emote. Oh, by the way, do I have the other emotes now? How do you use the new emotes?
I'm sure you have to apply them like you do your avatar.
Oh, you're probably right. You can probably only apply one at a time. Nice land. Alright, Colossus Hammer off the top again.
That'd be dope.
I agree. Shadow Spear would also be applicable.
Applicable?
Applicable.
Applicable.
I'm just going to assume that I'm right. Alright, so Fervent Champion wasn't the draw, but, I mean, it's definitely a card. I'm not too afraid of the spawn on Mayhem, to be honest. Like,
do they just not have another card?
Maybe not. Gifted Aetherborn would be really rough, though. We're okay with that. Sigil Sword of Valerion would probably be the best draw now. Never mind. Now we're gonna draw it now that I said that. That would have been a good draw.
I have heard that.
You know, there was actually probably an argument for me playing them all, so that way if I draw a land, I can play Nahiri and then a +1 to immediately get them all on it. But as it stands now, I still need to cast them all. You get punished here if I draw a land.
Good news, you didn't draw a land.
Um,
4, 5, 6, down to 2.
I don't really know how we win now.
If I had to guess, we don't.
So, if we draw...
Hey, we drew land.
You're right. Okay, guys, so I have a really good idea for how we win this game. Alright?
We play the
So we shock this in first. Oh, wait. Oops. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is a bit more of a meme deck, as you could see. We do get to goof off a little bit, but it isn't a super powerful deck. But we wanted to play around with Nahiri, which is just a card that I've been super excited about ever since it was spoiled. And then not only that, but Resolute Strike being like the new version of what was it, Magmatic Theft or something like that? The
Magnetic.
Magnetic, yeah. Magnetic Theft for Historic is super sweet. Since Colossus Hammer is a card I've been wanting to brew around for a while. But yeah, that's the whole deck. Don't forget to click on all the links down below to join the Discord, join the...
Except maybe those looking for singles in your area links. I don't know if you want to click those.
Yeah, those are probably not a good idea to click. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. We'll see you on Friday from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. on our Twitch, and the link is down below. And yeah,
Don't watch me Twitch though.
don't watch them Twitch, or you can. Actually, as a matter of fact, I encourage it. All right, thank you so much for watching.